Yo, Poke fam, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over my top picks on stores to find Pokemon products going into 2025. Now, obviously, it's been a crazy bullish market for Pokemon products and cards specifically for 2024. The demand is through the roof, and typically when you walk into your big box retailers like your Walmart, your Targets, your Meijer, and also your Best Buys, you're really not finding a lot of products, and it's very, very difficult to find the new sets or just current sets in the market when you're taking a look to picking up products. These stores on my list are going to be hopefully some pivot points where you can kind of look in your area and go to those different locations to pick up your products and hopefully get you a better chance on finding the exact Pokemon product you're looking for. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get after it. As you can see on the screen, we're going to be taking a look at Five Below. Now, Five Below is going to be the overall first Pokemon store that is going to be very, very beneficial for us in our area. As you can see on the screen, you have Surging Sparks, you have Stellar Crown, Twilight Masquerade, and also Paradox Rift. Now, these are also going to be in the Scarlet and Violet set, but the big no-brainer for us is going to be obviously your Surging Sparks. Now, you can get this for $5 a pack, which is absolutely insane for the current set. When you go into those bigger box retailer stores, as I said in the very beginning, it's going to be very difficult to find them in stock, and just trying to open up cards, have fun, or try to pull your big chase cards like those Pikachus, or even when you're looking at Twilight Masquerades, those big Greninjas. Now, looking at the product, you can see that you can just add it to your cart and ship it to yourself online. But typically, if they're going to be sold out online, this is going to be more or less inside the stores, what we're going to be going over. So just looking at these products, you have the Stellar Crown for $5, you have the Scarlet and Violet for $5, and then also the Paradox Rift for $5. Going into Twilight Masquerade, so again, for $5, this is absolutely going to be a score for you. If you can't find them near you, and for $5 price point for packs, it's absolutely going to be a no-brainer. Five Below is going to be kind of like the overall kind of cheaper side of things on this list, so we'll get into the next one here momentarily. Now, next store that we're going to be going over is going to be your Barnes and Noble. So this store is typically going to be reserved for a kind of a little bit of a space in the back of your stores, or in the front next to the counters is where all of your Pokemon products are going to be. Now, they also have some Disney Loricana, they have Magic cards, and also Pokemon, but just for this video, obviously we're going to be covering over Pokemon. You also have some ETBs, some sealed products. Also, you have some 3-packs, some individual sealed products. So if you're not going into your Barnes & Noble, this is definitely going to be your call out, as well as Five Below, so you can get that and take a look at those different products. So let's take a look at pricing. So the Barnes & Noble, you have the Pokemon products for the Twilight Masquerade Elite Trainer box going at $49.99, which is going to be your MSRP price point. So it's not like you're going to be costing yourself more when you're trying to look for these available products. And again, going after those Greninjas, going after those bigger, healthier cards and sets, especially in Surging Sparks. They will also have, when I go into those locations, but not only do you have those ETBs, but you have those sealed boxes, EX boxes. Now, this one is just a Palafin. It's just an example on those online stores. But again, when you go into these stores, they're going to have quite a few more products, like your 3-packs, like your sealed booster packs, and also your ETBs moving forward into the new sets. Now, typically what has been beneficial for us, usually your Five Belows, your Barnes & Noble, and some other retailers that we'll go over here in just a minute, typically have your latest and greatest sets. So your Surging Sparks, your Prismatic Evolutions, which is coming out in early 2025. All of these stores should be getting them in the release dates. So if you don't already go in there, absolutely take a look to see if it's in your location. Hopefully you already have Five Below and also Barnes & Noble near you, but that's I'll digress there. The next product the next retailer that we're going to be going over is FYE. It's been a little bit since I've actually been in there myself, but we actually went in there, like I would say, like a couple weeks ago, and guys, it blew me away. So just on their website, you can see that they have the Grand Adventure Collection for $24.99. You have your Terapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection for $139.99. You also have your sealed booster sleeves for the Stellar Crown set, and then you also have Surging Sparks inside those stores as well for $5.99. Now, the biggest thing that I wanted to go over with you all, which kind of like was the no-brainer for me, is the Pokemon Build and Battle 10 Kit Display Box. Yes, in FYE, they have this that you can purchase for Stellar Crown and also Surging Sparks, guys. So if you can't find them, and if you don't want to purchase this online, let's say on TCG Player or in eBay, you just want to have it inside your local stores in hand so you can open it or just keep it as an investment, this is going to be absolutely huge. For $269, you get this down below. So you have 10 Pokemon Build and Battles kits, and then also you have the overall case too. When I took a look at that, I mean, I saw it literally inside my store, and I was like, did not know you could buy these by the case. Pretty wild stuff, pretty interesting, and it's actually just really good for the hobby. Now, also, what's really good right now is going to be your 3-packs for FYE. FYE has done a great job with the 3-packs. As you can see on the screen, you have Temporal Forces, which, if you've watched my videos before on Temporal Forces, it is a great set. One of my favorites, and also just in general, 3-packs typically have like a 33% hit rate when you're opening those products. So typically speaking, it is a very good product to open when you're looking at getting the extra hits or the extra chase cards in your collection. Now, $17.99 for a 3-pack at FYE is absolutely phenomenal, and I would absolutely pull the trigger if you guys see the Temporal Forces 3-packs. You really can't find too much Temporal Forces, especially 3-packs out there in the wild, quote unquote, in your big box retailers. So hopefully this gives you a little bit more of an extra step when you're looking to clean out your, overall like Christmas money or New Year money and just wanting to have some fun and open up some Pokemon packs. With that being said, guys, I do want to take a quick second to go over the channel. We are right on pace on hitting our overall goal of 1,000 subscribers. And when we hit that 1,000 subscriber goal, we're going to take a look at all of my collection. We're going to do a collection tour. Really appreciate the love. Thank you guys so much for all the engagement down below in the comments. And if you haven't already, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe button to help us get to the 1,000 subscriber mark. It absolutely is blowing my mind with the amount of support that we've been getting, but I can't thank you guys enough. So we'll go ahead and get back into the content. The next store is also going to kind of throw some folks off probably, and that's going to be your Ace Hardware store. Yes, Ace Hardware store, where you can kind of buy your drills or your screws or whatever tool equipment you need. They also have Pokemon products inside their store. So on their website, you have some overall Crown and Stellar Crown booster packs for $5.99. You have your Temporal Forces, you have your Twilight Masquerade, and absolutely you have your Surging Sparks for $6.99. Now, a little bit more pricier as the other stores that we went over, but again, guys, this is going to give you a couple of different pivot points for you to find those specific sets that you're not necessarily finding in your big box retailer. So kind of keep that in mind. I know it's a little bit more of a pricier end above MSRP, but if you're wanting to have those or wanting to see what else is out there other than those big box chains that I can go to find my products, this is absolutely a safe bet. So taking a look at the Scarlet and Violet Surging Sparks sealed booster packs. You can't pick these up online, but again, you can pick them up inside your store. You can even call them just to see if they have it in stock. They probably would do that quick check for you, but my recommendation would just be, going into your local store, popping inside, taking a look at it. If they don't have Surging Sparks, they might have a couple other sets that you're interested in or want to purchase. The other stores that we're going to be going over, we have 2 more left on this video, is going to be your Blaine's Farm and Fleet Blaine's Farm and Fleet is kind of insane. So we have a couple of different products here. Never heard of this store in my life until we kind of just started perusing through the internet and also just kind of driving around. You might have this around your local area. So you have Stellar Crown, you have Twilight Masquerade, you have the Grand Adventure collection boxes, Temporal Forces, Pokeballs, ETBs, and also tins, guys. This is absolutely insane. So if you're looking for Temporal Forces, ETBs, if you can't get them in your GameStops, you can't get them in your Targets, they have them for $54.99, a little bit more pricier again, but also it gives you that availability. So if the demand is kind of through the roof, the supply is low, you're going to pay a little bit more to get that readily available. And especially for these like kind of like locally owned stores or not as big stores, they're not going to have like those kind of like discounts or pricing that they can get compared to the competitive side with Walmart and Target and Meijer. But absolutely another option for us when you're looking to pick up some more products for your collection. And as you can see, guys, it just kind of goes on and on. You have Shroud of Fable, you have the EX boxes, you have EX tins. You also have a couple of different products as far as mini tins go as well. So just taking a look at, let's say, you know, your Temporal Forces ETBs, you can see that you can pick these up right now, have them shipped to you. It'll arrive next year, right in the beginning of 2025. So this is absolutely a really great store to take a look at and purchase for yourself to get that added umph in your collection. Now, the last store that we're going to be going over is kind of very similar to your Ace Hardware, and that's going to be your Menards. It's very, very similar to like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, kind of an outdoorsy type store. So as you can see, you have Paldean Fates, you have the EX 10s that we've already touched on, you have the Greninja EX, $49.99, $27.99, $29.89, $24.99. Guys, these are absolutely great prices, even sale prices for your EX 10s. Taking a look a little bit more down the website, you have the Twilight Masquerade 3-packs. You also have the booster bundles for your Shrouded Fables. And then also you have your Pokeballs and then your other assorted products as well. So Menards, definitely on the list. You can add it to your cart. Sometimes it's not going to be always available to check out when you're looking at their website. But again, if you go directly into their store, take a look at their inventory, see what's going to be best for you and your collection to see what you're wanting to invest in for 2025. These are absolutely going to be your primary stops outside of your big boxes, again, with those Walmarts, Targets, Best Buys, GameStops. No knock to them. They have obviously their spot inside the market, and they obviously give us a very good selection on product to find them. But going into 2025, I just think it's going to be nice for us when you're looking at when you're looking at Surging Sparks, you're looking at Prismatic Evolutions. Those are coming very, very quickly for us early January. So not only can you look at our big box retailers, but let's just say in your area, it's very, very high dense and it's going to be a lot of competition. You can take a look at these pivot stores and get that collection added to your overall portfolio, or getting you a better opportunity to pull those chase cards when those new sets come out. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Again, I really appreciate all the love and support that you are throwing the channel's way. We are closing on that 1,000 subscriber mark, guys. And with that being said, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.